I remember inhaling the DMT and feeling as if I was inhaling some sort of ancient shaman in vaporized form. After a few hits, it felt as if I was pushed back into the seat of a rocket taking off into hyperspace. Everything morphed into a black tunnel, although I do not remember much of the first part of the trip. I know it was there and that it was very intense. I vaguely remember some sort of snapshot of my life flashing by, but at the same time, it was a slow-paced compilation. If you would have told me that the trip lasted days, I would have believed it. The concept of time is pretty much non-existent in DMT world. After this part of the trip, I opened my eyes for some reason. I saw my friends sitting around me. They looked more like blue shape-shifting aliens though. I recognized them, but at the same time I was confused as to why they were sitting around me. As I heard them make weird sounds, I tried to make sounds myself and figure out who they were and what they were doing there. I also had a hard time figuring out who and what I was and what the hell I was doing. Come to think of it, this peculiar interaction with my friends could be seen as the alien encounter part of the trip. I pretty much lost all consciousness. Considering that just saying the sentence sounds weird, it's hard to imagine how bizarre it is to experience a loss of consciousness. Failing to try and make sense of the situation made me feel uncomfortable and panicky. I was briefly stuck in some sort of loop, looking in the same directions, thinking and seeing the same things a few times. This part of the trip was very scary, and I could feel myself getting swallowed into a fear-fueled spiral. Luckily, this didn't take too long. Once I fully accepted the unknowingness of the situation and closed my eyes, it was almost like I was in Valhalla. I closed my eyes and was teleported to a colorful spiral, accompanied with a strong feeling of euphoria. It was as if I had conquered my demons, which were propelling me towards uncertainty and fear. During this victory part of the trip, I was flying through a spiraling tunnel filled with purple and white light flares. My body felt as if it was ice cream melting in the sun on a hot summer's day. It was the most satisfying and relaxing feeling I have ever experienced. Simply rubbing my fingers felt as if my hands were made of dough. As I slowly opened my eyes, my friends were still vibrating in an array of colors. They strongly resembled the character in the Scream painting. It took another minute or so until I managed to say anything which wasn't some sort of gibberish. All in all, this was definitely one of the most bizarre experiences of my life. It's hard to explain the degree of confusion experienced when you have no clue of who or what you are. After the trip, it seemed as if all negative energy left my body. A sense of inner peace was left behind. I guess this is what it feels like to be born, thrown into the world with no clue who or what you are. A sensory overload of alien-looking people staring down at you. No wonder most babies cry like crazy when they're born.